Hello lads, it's your friendly neighborhood Ottoman Empire forger, back with another one. And today we're playing the Spain time machine mode, because somebody won't shut the fuck up about it. And it also looks like a very fun mode to play, and it might have the potential to make me a shitload of money. So let's see what we have here. As the name of the mod suggests, we, Spain, got transported from the present day back to 1936. And thus we have 47 million core population, which is a lot, and we also don't have to go through the civil war. Because oh god, how I hate that shit. And I think we also have a couple more factories than usual. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, Mr. Pedro Sanchez. Damn, I think he's trying to raise me up. I can't take my eyes off of him. Well, I snapped out of it. I realized that we are fucking democratic. We also got a couple weird national spirits and some heavy fucking debuffs. Well, I mean, yeah, it's understandable. Focus tree wise, this isn't anything crazy, but it's looking kinda good. We do have a couple choices to make. We can either be racist or something else probably as bad. The guy who made the mod really wanted me to play the anarcho-capitalist pirate empire, but my pirate days are behind me. So I think today we're gonna go with some world domination. So let's all work towards that together. What the fuck? We're gonna make a human sacrifice? Nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. How fucking hypocritical is that of Spain? They destroyed a couple civilizations because they were doing human sacrifices. And now this? This is horrid. Also, they did not give a shit about the human sacrifices. They destroyed all of those civilizations for profit. Listen, I know this thing is getting old by this point, but I only need 988k more subs until I get to 1 million. And when I reach the mill, I will do a giveaway with both of my kidneys. And that's about 500k in dollars. So the faster we get there, the faster we have a winner. Also, in the meantime, to keep those beautiful kidneys healthy, you can help me get better care by clicking the link in the description, my Patreon, which you can join as low as $1. Thank you for listening to me, and back to the video. Ah, fuck. I need over 40% fascist support to block the Congress. Thinking about it, that actually makes sense. But I hired the guy that gave me unaligned support, so let's switch that real quick. I think I can get this path going with Storm Feraz, but I do want this bonus. This is amazing. So let's expand the military industries in the meantime. We do need to reform our military in order to build an empire. Although it's a bit weird that we are from the future, but not only we don't have modern technology, but we even forgot how to make old stuff. Like a goddamn tank or a plane. You would think that 2024 Spain would at least have the basic idea of how to make those, but apparently not. On our industry branch we actually have 3 options. Each of them has its own bonuses, but I think out of all of those, the money for everyone path is the best, at least for conquest. We get a couple army buffs here and there, and also that 10% non-core manpower, it's juicy, so money for everybody. It is. Consumer goods be a little high though. It's fine. We don't need to build shit. We are gonna get the shit from somebody else. Oh, there they are. I was wondering what to do with all this political power. I really can't do much here. So let's reform the army. Yeah, now the political power buffs make sense. Those kind of suck, to be honest. 180 days for 1 civ plus the debuff. I don't think those are really worth doing. Oh, never mind. This focus upgrades the decisions to cost less, so it's good. Ideological radicalism is done. Now I'm gonna reorganize the high command for those juicy green numbers, and then we're gonna be back to our political tree. Block the Congress, it's gonna fuck my already inexisting stability, so I will have to move quick. There won't be more time for detours. What the fuck, the socialists organized opposition? What about they go to work and shut the fuck up? Am I right, capitalist brothers? Go Bezos. Make us proud. Anyway, I demanded new elections, and now this fucker is in charge. He is way less charming than the last guy. Kind of feel bad. My disappointment is immeasurable. Let's deal with the socialists. Oh my god, is this real? A Poland-Romania in the wild, just like that? Oh, look at him. Sitting proud on 2 thrones. Well, supposedly. Who do you guys think is better looking? Michael the First or the guy that led us previously? Vote in the comments. Also, what the fuck is going on in Yugoslavia? I mean, I respect the Bosnian independence, but why like this? Oh, Italy went communist, and they have a bunch of puppets now. They kept Ausa and the Libyan desert for some reason. You know what, Italy, you do you. Collaborate with the what? Collaborate with the PP. That's gonna be interesting. Never collaborated with a PP before. Oh man. Am I really 21? I really don't know sometimes. War economy, finally. Now the building begins. Isn't it very fucking strange that when you mobilize your economy for war, you are able to build more stuff? Like civilian factories? Shouldn't you actually be able to construct less shit because you're focusing your industry towards waging war? This game makes no sense, man. Now this is beautiful. So mighty and strong. Really beautiful. But this not so much. I don't think Serbia can release Croatia because it already exists. So now they have this fucking cursed shape. Ah, fuck, the UK is decolonizing again. And Mexico is blue. I don't like this. Also, it's February 1939, and I still have a shitload of focuses to do in the political branch. I still have half of my industrial tree and barely touched army. So this is a little long, if you ask me. We also have achievements. That's crazy. This one is literally the most sane modded Hearts of Iron 4 achievement. Those two are also pretty funny. It's going down. Unfortunately, this beauty is not gonna stand. They chose the wrong faction, and the Soviets are knocking. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Can't complain, it's the AI after all. Okay, I was gonna do this anyway. In like 20 years when I get to the spicy part of the focus tree. I still didn't upgrade my divisions though, so I don't got that many, but Portugal also sucks. I only hope that they don't join any faction. They are non-aligned, so maybe I am safe. Let's try to get some encirclements. Oh, my divisions are bad. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna chill. I can't really have a decent chief of army either. Those two guys are locked behind the other path, so let's get this bitch ass boy. Maybe I can encircle one division here in the north. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Hooray, we got one division. Insane level gaming. Actually, I think I can get Porto. Nope, I cannot. I spoke too soon. Will adding a artillery battalion to my division kill my supply? Oh, no, we're good. I think I can even go for 2. Yup, that's amazing. Although the division has a very bad width. Let's also deploy those divisions. And I think now Portugal is done for. Silly Portuguese people. They thought they can defeat me. And now they got half of their country encircled. Like a bunch of losers. Look at them struggling. I'm actually gonna do something even worse to them. You guys know what it is. No words need to be spoken. There we go, nice and easy. Ah, this is fucking amazing. I cannot core Spain because I don't own all the states. Can you guess what state I'm missing? That's right, those islands that got stolen by Britain because of their stupid world war. I hate this game so fucking much. Also, can somebody at Paradox explain to me why the fuck is the UK going the communist path and every single time until the end of the game they just fail to flip to communism? This is fucking ridiculous. They have 72% support for communism. This is just not fair. Well, at least I have stupid compliance buffs. So Portugal will basically be a core in no time. Return to America focus is done, which unlocks a couple decisions, and I can basically bully the small countries into submission. Thanks to Britain, now there are a lot more countries here than usual. And what the actual fuck? It seems like I am not at least twice as strong as El Salvador. What the fuck are they eating in El Salvador? They are not even that good. Anyway, let's press a couple buttons, see what happens. Honduras accepts, Costa Rica rejects. Let's get a war goal, why not? Guatemala accepts, Ecuador accepts, that's nice. The problem now is that I'm not gonna be able to declare war because all those countries are guaranteed by the US. I got a couple puppets though. I am gonna keep doing those and see what happens. I got 350 PP, and by my calculation that should be enough to click all those buttons, so let's go. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 14. That's pretty good if you ask me. All the green guys submitted. Oh my god, the Paraguay-Uruguay Brotherhood. They stand proud, as they are strong together. Power of friendship can do wonders. I also did the focus our spiritual brothers, and it says right here that unlocks American integration decisions, but there is nothing here. I am getting cucked by a bug again. It's a classic. Also, Germany is getting boned by the Soviets. I planned on joining the Axis and kill the Allies, but now this doesn't seem like a good idea anymore. I just hope that the Soviets are gonna go to war with the Allies, as they usually do. Okay, the decisions are here. I only had to do the next focus. That also gave me access to the coring stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to core anything, because you can only core the small guys by owning all the region, like all of Central America, and I don't have that. Pretty much all of them finished all their industrial trees, so I don't think there is a point to keep them alive any longer, so I'm just gonna next them. What the fuck is this shit? Why did my puppets join? Oh, that's right, because they are no longer my puppets. The good thing is that Mexico is no longer guaranteed by the USA, so I will be able to declare war on them and get all the guys in their faction. Ah, this is bad. I am almost ready to attack Mexico, and now they have a second revolution. This is probably gonna join the Soviets, which by the way are now losing against the Germans somehow. And they are surprisingly holding very good against the entire goddamn world. I almost annexed all of my subjects. I have one more to go. I got a lot of divisions from them, and now I have 141. I am bleeding resources though. This country doesn't have shit. And I now have 64 million core population. I should have a bit more if I was able to core Portugal. I spoke with the developer and he actually changed this so that you only need the mainland states. I could quit the game and update, but I'm too afraid that the game is gonna not work anymore. So I have to finish this playthrough tonight. And it's already 1 AM. If I can't finish it now and the save is corrupted tomorrow, the video will just end. No outro, no anything. It's 1942. Berlin fell to the Union of Britain. This shit is going on in the Middle East, and we are about to have the Korean War 10 years early. And I am finally ready to attack. So let's declare war on Guatemala. All the troops are on position, so it shouldn't be that hard. Nobody's joining, unfortunately. So let's maybe don't capitulate Guatemala. Come on, Mexico. I know you want a piece of this new Spanish Empire. You have to, come on. Oh, this is interesting. The USA left the Allies. And this is a big coalition of free Commonwealth states. Maybe I can get something from this. I don't know how the fuck am I gonna invade Australia, but I'm gonna try nonetheless. It's been 2 goddamn months. And nobody's joining, so I'm just gonna justify on Mexico. That's a long ass time. Hope they don't get any guarantees. They're fascists, so they shouldn't get. But who knows what this game has in store for me. Alright, then I'm gonna capitulate Guatemala. There is no point in keeping them there. I'm finally at war with Mexico. They have pretty much no manpower. They just went on service by requirement. I hope that Venezuela and Peru will join this time. I don't think they will, but I hope. All I can do now is hope. Oh my fucking god, is this for real? Italy is being a pain in the ass as always. Ethiopia is doing the anarchist decisions in my colonies, but they don't matter because I have the insane compliance buffs. I think they're actually doing it everywhere. Oh yeah, and somehow the Soviets ended up at war with the Allies as well. It's not that easy to push into Mexico, but we are trying. I think I might pull a very nice encirclement here in the Yucatan. Yep, there it is. 1 and 2. And man, those pussy ass bitches are not joining. Why the fuck would you even join the faction if you're not gonna help? Shame on you. Oh my god, for real? Peru grew some balls? That's amazing. The same thing cannot be said about Venezuela though. Come on fuckers, I know you want a piece of Guyana. Nope, it's not working. Also, I got stuck in Mexico because mountains. So I'm planning a naval invasion. Oh shit, I need fuel. I am boosting the Soviets like crazy. I'm trading 30 factories with them. I hope they can keep the Allies at bay. Ah, never mind. They got 1 million manpower left. I thought they lost more than this. Where the fuck is all the Soviet manpower then? I have a feeling that this is not gonna work. Oh, look, I was right. How did I know? For fuck's sake. At least things are going great in Peru. I got the successful naval invasion, so Mexico is about to be done. They are the only major, so I stopped pushing in the other places. Not because I want to conserve resources, but because I fucking suck and I cannot push anywhere. Back to home. Spain is home. Oh yeah, Uruguay also joined. So now I own them. Can finally get more cores. Almost 100 million, that's nice. But I still have no goddamn steel. And even the Soviets ran out of it. Ah, fuck. This is bad. You know what? I will have to actually release my colonies. They only wanted the African ones, so this is a sacrifice I have to make. I cannot afford to go to war with Britain if I also want to take down America. The bad part is that this state from Morocco had half of my entire steel, so I have to use even more factories to trade. Well, I do have 400, so it's not that bad, but still. Alright, now that that was taken care of, our next target is gonna be the United States. I do want to make some collaboration governments first. They are at war with Germany and Japan. They don't have that many divisions and not that much manpower. Oh, they are still on isolation. That can't be good for them. Some faction capitulated, but I have no idea which one. Europe is looking absolutely fucking horrendous. I don't know how the hell it got this bad, but it's eye cancer. I'm really sorry for doing this to you guys. China is looking beefy and Japan is looking dead. The USA is about to kill it. They are still on undisturbed isolation though, so I guess they are exporting that to Japan. My first collaboration government is about to be done. I don't want to wait for all three, but I think I want at least 2 before I go in. I scaled up my army a little bit. I think this should be enough. And I am also researching nukes to make things a little smoother for me. The only problem is that I forgot to research any more planes, so now I am very behind with the technology. And I have pretty much no planes, so I don't think I will be able to achieve air superiority. Well, actually, the USA doesn't have that much either, so I think we're good. Oh yeah, and I have also put this bitch boy back on the throne. Well, I mean, he wasn't never the king, but he was... you understand what I'm saying. And I did that only because he has 10% more attack, which I'm gonna need. I did lose a bunch of daily compliance though. I'm not very happy about that. By the way, the German were finished, and I don't think this Europe is better than what I showed you before. China owns Albania now. It's only natural. Partition of Germany is disgusting, and everything else is just stupid. Oh my fucking god, the Soviets got a lot actually. They got all of Japan, even though they didn't even set foot in it. How the hell did that happen? Alright, the second collaboration government just finished. So now I'm gonna start the focus. Vengeance for 1898. So I can get a war goal on the United States, and I'm also gonna start justifying on Nicaragua, which in theory should bring the USA at war with me. But if they're pussies and they don't join, I have a backup 20 days later. The front is absolutely empty, so I am aiming to push through empty territory. I wish there was a way to tell which countries are major powers, because the American faction is pretty big. Actually, no, wait, it's the Australian faction, so that means they are a major either way, and I have absolutely no way of invading them. The closest port I have to them is in Mexico, so I'm not gonna bother. Oh my god, this is perfect timing. This means Australia is no longer a major. Maybe there is just gonna be the US and Canada, or maybe India, I don't know. Also, Bulgaria, which is in faction with Croatia, guaranteed Nicaragua. So we are gonna have more enemies, of course. The Americans are still not putting any troops on the border though, and I only have 15 more days until the justification is finished. I don't know what they are waiting for. And there we are, time for war. And the US joined immediately, nice. As for major powers, there are 3. That's not nice. So we are not gonna have a peace deal. The saddest day of my life. Pushing good, pushing good. Some troops showed up on the border, but it might be too little too late. Now I'm gonna try to get the rest of the nations that I have cores on, and I will just hope very hard that I'm not gonna get invaded, because that gonna suck a lot. More cores. I like to get more cores. It's my second most favorite activity in Hearts of Iron 4, just behind making Americans cry. They almost lost all of Texas, so right now they're having a really bad day. They are at 23% also. This is going pretty smooth. 55% towards capitulation. I'm going to the Americans like through butter. Unfortunately, I only managed to get the useless part of the country so far, so this might look like a lot, but we're only halfway through. I'm also gonna invade and down South America some more. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get Paraguay though, because they are in the British faction. Also, I keep hearing invasion sounds, and every time I keep shitting my pants. But so far nothing big happened, they only invaded a couple islands in the Caribbean, so I think I'm safe. And the American giant is no more. The revenge for 1898 has been achieved. We still don't get Puerto Rico back. This thing is doomed to be in the statehood limbo of the United States forever. Also, I forgot to conquer Chile. That's a mistake I'm not gonna do twice. Also, I feel very bad about the fact that I did not manage to nuke the USA. My first bomb is only 62% done. Well, at least I managed to nuke Canada. It's kind of the closest thing to America that you can get. Do you guys get me, or am I just speaking nonsense? Supremacy in the Americas have been achieved. We are now the Hispanic Empire. We can integrate the possessions in the United States. And finally start the focus world domination. Infinite stability, infinite war support, and compliance. Beautiful. We now have 143 million core population, and we can also integrate Bolivia, Paraguay, and Brazil. Actually, I think we can get Argentina too, but I have to invade the Falklands and South Georgia probably. Yeah, it seems like 190 ships is not enough to get supremacy in a sea that has 20 ships in it. That's too bad. I'm gonna try to mine it a little bit, so maybe I can get over the threshold. Also, I'm invading Brazil, they have no chance. I don't know what the fuck they did all this time, they only have 50 factories and like 50 divisions. They should be an absolute monster by this point. A great historical injustice have been fixed. Brazil has been finally brought into the empire, as they should have always been. This entire continent should have spoke Spanish. Also got the islands, so now the only thing I need to integrate is Paraguay and Bolivia, which I'm gonna do shortly. And I'm also gonna get to war with the allies. Fun, very fun. And I am also gonna get this last piece of territory to unite the Americas. And no, I don't give a shit about the island or Alaska for what matters, because there is no goddamn supply here. The last South American country has fallen and everything is now integrated. I cannot take those last bits, I don't know for what reason, but I cannot nuke those two regions, but I can nuke this one. They both are part of the same region, I don't know why. Oh, and I almost killed France by mistake. I forgot I even had those troops here. The French are just weak. Anyway, I have 210 million core population. Together with Portugal, this would have been 220 almost, I think. But who's even counting? Definitely not me. This was the Time Machine Spain mod. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You have the link to the mod in the description. If you are watching right now, you are a very special boy because you are part of the 8%. Feel proud about that. You deserve it. And as always guys, I would like to thank my Patreons for supporting me every single month. Flossy, Tommy Lea1, Arctic, CJ, Madra, Devante, Thunder, Grongwegs, Windows Mistake Edition, Gatelicore, Jack M, Blocky, and Erika Mannerheim. Thank you again guys, I couldn't survive without you. And until next time, don't forget, the Americas belong to Spain. Bye bye.